Hey guys, this is Sharad with REsimpli, bringing you another very special investor, Parker McInnis, on this call to share his experience using REsimpli. Parker, welcome to the call. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me, Sharad.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for being on the call. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you live? What kind of investing do you do? And do you invest in the same market where you live?
Yeah. So I live in Royal Oak, Michigan, which is about 25 minutes outside of Detroit, Metro Detroit, as you might call it. We invest here, of course. It's a really solid market, Metro Detroit. We also invest in Hawaii. We have a flip
Oh,
going
wow.
on out there. We also invest in the Cincinnati area. We did some stuff, kind of some wholesaling in Florida for a little bit, but didn't go well. So we got out of that
Huh.
market, really competitive. So right now we just stick to Michigan, Cincinnati, and Hawaii. We don't do too much in Hawaii. I do a little bit of wholesaling. We got one project there, picking up another. But yeah, main market's Michigan and a couple sub markets in
Uh,
Ohio and Hawaii.
Are you primarily wholesaling in Michigan market?
No, we're pretty much buying everything. Yeah, we got about right now in terms of active listings and current projects. I think we got 12 going.
Okay.
Whether it's with partners, whether it's just us. We try to buy everything we come across in Michigan. Same with Ohio. I'll wholesale it if it's too far away.
Okay. And
Um,
what's your exit on these?
we're mostly flipping.
Okay.
We're trying
Mostly.
to, we're trying to acquire some more long-term rentals.
Okay.
We have a few. I think we have like 9, 10 units. I forget
Okay.
honestly, but
Okay.
I'm trying to actually scale up that side of the business as well. To cover more of our expenses and create long-term
Sure.
wealth as well, as opposed to the short-term stuff with the flips.
Mm.
I'm trying to utilize like land contracts more on our financing, so less money
Right.
for us into the deal. And a lot of times you can negotiate better terms in terms of the
Mm.
payment sometimes. So
And how long have you been investing for?
I've been in real estate for about 4 years. Um, Before that, I was in mortgages. So I guess you could say I was in real estate. So 6 years
Okay.
total in real estate.
Okay.
Yeah, and my brother was flipping houses while I was working at Rocket Mortgage doing mortgages.
Okay.
And then I left there and joined him to start flipping.
And what's the current team size?
So I got two salesmen that work for me, taking all our leads in for the acquisition side of things. And then my brother, he's got two managers underneath him. And then I believe he has like 7 laborers. I'm not super involved in that side of the business. So
Okay.
I don't know. Some guys come in and come out pretty fast. And they're not really in the office. But yeah, we have a decent sized team. And then we got, our CFO, if you want to call him Alex. We just hired a VA to do all our
Nice.
bookkeeping, and then we have an office manager as well. So
Okay.
we're scaling pretty fast.
Okay. Do you mind sharing how many deals are you doing monthly or per year? Totally cool if you're not comfortable with that.
No, yeah, I'll share that. We do like I'd say like 3 to 6 a month. Um,
Okay.
total wholesale gross wholesale fees for the year we've done like 450,000. Yeah, because how my company's set up, they're all separate. So our construction is just my brother. The wholesale side is just me. And then the flipping we all do together. So I still do charge wholesale fees for the deals,
Okay.
to keep
But
that side of the business churning.
got it.
Just fair market value for what we think is a
Okay.
fair wholesale fee.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we've done for the year so far. About doubled already last year. So that's
Nice.
obviously encouraging to see. But
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, we're around like 3 to 6 a month.
That's awesome. Yeah. What are some of the marketing channels that are working for you in your business right now?
Yeah, I would say pay per lead works really well.
Any
The fact that
particular
you can
one?
get motivated leads, need to sell my home fast, high speed to lead. Those have all been pretty
Okay.
solid. And we started some direct mail. It hasn't been working as well as pay per leads. We've been
Yeah.
using Call Porter. I don't know
Okay.
if you've worked with them before, but they've helped a lot in terms of managing the load. We send out like 15 to 20,000 a month, so we get a lot of calls, and I don't want my salesmen bogged down. So
Absolutely.
using call porters helped a lot in terms of managing the angry people.
Yeah,
So they're only
definitely.
talking to, yeah, they're only talking to people who are interested in actually selling. So, and then we do a lot of SEO. I recently rebranded at the beginning of the year. Came up with a new name more because Forged Homes is my flipping company, and then Speedy Sale Home Buyers is the
Okay.
acquisitions company.
Okay.
I didn't feel like Forged Homes was a good name or brand name for home buyers. So I wanted something more geared towards selling your house fast. So Speedy Sale
That
Home
makes sense.
Buyers. So I've spent a lot of money on SEO. I spend about like 5 to 7 thousand a month on SEO, and I've seen great results from that. And
Awesome. Yeah.
I would say that that's my favorite marketing channel is SEO, but obviously you can't really control how many leads come in, so it's not
Right.
super reliable right now. But every month, as our Google ranking gets better, we get more leads from that. So
It's awesome. Yeah. And how long have you been using REsimpli for in your business?
we started, I believe it was May of 2022.
Okay. So about
So
a little more than
yeah,
2 years now.
yeah, a little over 2 years.
What specific challenges or pain points did you have before you decided to move to REsimpli?
I actually, right off the gate, started with REsimpli. Before I didn't really have a team. I didn't have a CRM. I have my license. I'm a licensed agent. So I was mostly buying homes on the MLS, finding them that
Okay.
way. But even if you are just buying on the MLS, you should still have a CRM, which I didn't. So it's helped me a lot in terms of staying organized, staying on top of potential deals, obviously. But I would say that was the biggest challenge. Even if you are buying an MLS, like say you make an offer on a property and then they decline it, and it's been a couple of weeks and you don't follow up. Who knows? Maybe if you follow
For
up
sure.
and remember to follow up, you could get that deal. So yeah, just staying organized, reminders to call people. It really helps.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you started using REsimpli a couple of years ago, like what were the main factors that led you to use REsimpli over another product?
It came referred to me by a friend in the business. Well, it was a friend of a friend. So I don't know the guy who was using it, but I asked my buddy, like, hey, do you know of any good CRM? He said, my friend uses REsimpli and he raves about it. So I, looked into you guys, did the video, the demonstration, the demo, and loved what I saw and signed up.
And how was your onboarding process for you and your team when you started?
It was easy. It was pretty easy. It was just me, and at that time it was 3 other people. So it was a smooth transition. It's pretty
Oh,
self-explanatory, not too complex, which is what I like about it as well. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, which is a big plus.
and how do you feel about the customer support that's available and all the other resources available in case you have any questions?
I think it's great. I have the enterprise, so the fact that you can hop on a Zoom call right away if you have an
Yeah.
issue. I used to handle all the bugs, but now I kind of make my salesmen do it since they're the
Right.
ones involved in the day to day, and they never have any issues. Obviously, I get involved if need be, but yeah, it's all handled pretty fast, I would say.
How has REsimpli helped you achieve your goals that you set in your business?
Big time. I mean, it's been a big help. We definitely would not be where we're at without it. It's kind of a must in real estate
Mm.
and sales is to have a good CRM. It's going to hold you back if you don't, but it's helped me and stay on top of my guys. We get the metrics in the email every morning, making sure they're hitting their call metrics, their talk time, their appointments. So it's helped me stay on top of them, and it's helped keep them organized as well. They love it. They've never
Mm.
had any issues. Obviously, they mention stuff like maybe this could be better, but you guys are always
Yeah.
improving, which is great to see.
Mm.
But yeah, we wouldn't be where we're at without REsimpli, without a doubt.
Thank you for sharing that, man. Which features
Yeah,
of REsimpli do you find the most valuable in your business?
most valuable. It's what's helped a lot is the recent update with the new data. I feel like
Yeah.
the old data was a little inaccurate,
Right.
but we've all said that the new data has helped a lot in terms of analyzing the entire situation. You can see the mortgage, you can see when they bought it. The more info you have, the more routes you can take in terms of getting the sale and
Absolutely.
helping them come to a decision on what they want to do with the house.
Yeah.
So I would say that. And then it's like the dialer being able to easily just flow through your leads, right? You don't have to like click next, or let me type in this,
Right.
or it helps you speed up and get through your leads fast and in a timely manner, being able to text, call, send emails all from one platform rather than calling on your cell or, having to exit out and go to your email. I think that's a big plus. And then,
Absolutely.
list stacking, the KPIs too. I had my bookkeeper. I don't track all my bookkeeping in REsimpli, but the marketing data, having that
Right.
in there when it syncs with your leads, that's a big plus. So
Absolutely.
now I can see like, all right, what marketing channels working the best for me, like cost per deal. Yeah. So being able to see that is a big plus for sure. Those are some of my favorites.
Would you say has REsimpli helped you close more deals in your business?
Oh yeah, without a
Yeah.
doubt. I mean, like I said, the follow-up game, that's where
Right.
it's at in real estate. It's people are selling a house, they're not selling a car, they're not refinancing a mortgage. It's not a decision they make overnight. So a lot of times, I mean, most of the times it's not going to be a deal that happens right away unless they really need to. So like having that follow-up system within our Simply that we've built has got us so many deals. I mean, we don't really kill anything unless, obviously they say, don't call me again or take me off your
Yeah.
list. Even if they give us a not interested, we use the 6 month drip, call them in 6 months. And we've gotten plenty of deals from that. Like they forget about us and they are interested now. They just, maybe we're getting a lot of calls at first, but the follow-up campaigns that we've built within REsimpli have helped us 100% get more deals.
Yeah, we just closed on a deal sell side yesterday that came from a follow-up over 400 days. And we're going to make about 75 to 80 net on that deal after all the expense and everything. It came from follow-up. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had so many. I can't even. We literally had one today. This was like 850 days, I think.
Wow.
My salesmen are good about not killing anything, really.
Yeah.
I've kind of ingrained that in their brains. Like, I promise you it's going to be worth it. Like, what is a one call in 6 months or,
Yep.
like even if they tell you to, screw off, like one call, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're not pestering them. And then you never know when their situation changes, especially living in, I feel like the area that you live in, like Michigan, especially as it gets colder, people's thoughts change. Their furnace stops working, their roof starts leaking. Like, I want to move down to Florida, and that's when we start seeing an uptick in our business. So yeah, those are the best deals in my opinion when you've been following up with them. And you get them to call you.
Yeah, because then everyone stopped reaching out to them.
Yeah.
They probably won't submit their info again somewhere. Well, they might. But a lot of times they had such a bad experience maybe before because they got so many calls that they don't want to do it again. Yep. And then you're the only person left calling them. And pretty much every time that's the case, they will do the deal with you.
Yep.
And a lot of people appreciate it. Like, oh, you're the only one who's still been calling me. I appreciate your professionalism and follow up.
Yeah.
We're going to work with you as long as we can work it out.
Yeah, we have a pretty cool update coming in 2 to 3 weeks. That's going to make it super, super simple to not miss any lead and just stay on top of follow-up. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. And Gmail integration is also coming. So yeah.
Are you allowed to tell me what it is, or is that a surprise?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a surprise. Like I've shared it with few people. Basically, it's like a saved filter, and you can filter based on anything you can imagine. Like even the questions that you have in lead intake form, you can filter based on that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that, how many times you've called someone, how long were you on the phone with them, incoming call, outgoing call, like anything you can imagine, like that's going to be part of that filter option. City, state, zip code, county, estimated value, like anything that basically we have data for, you can filter based on that. So I'm excited about that. And then dial pad is also coming. You want to call a number without saving them as a contact. You just like click, you put in any number you can call out.
Yeah, that'll be nice too, for sure.
Yeah.
Those ones I usually just like call off my cell phone,
Yeah. So you'll just be able to, you'll just be able to dial right from the platform without saving them. Yeah. So excited about that. So it should be coming out in 2 to 3 weeks. We're just about done with our testing. Yeah.
And then the Gmail integration is coming soon, where we can see it. That'll be nice.
Yeah, it'll be part of the same.
And update. So will it send it like it's from Gmail? Because I know obviously it will.
Yeah. It'll be two-way sync. Like you delete something
Okay.
from your Gmail, you delete from REsimpli, you delete
Oh
from
wow.
REsimpli. It's like you're logging into your Gmail
Yeah.
without, so you
Yeah,
won't
that would
need
be
to go into
awesome.
Gmail. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the only downfall emailing on RE Simply is like obviously we don't have our
Yeah.
signatures in there, like for a
Yep.
company logo.
Yep.
So
Yeah. So you'll be able
that'll be
to,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to do all of that. Yeah. So that's coming in 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah.
Oh
Cool.
wow, that'll be great.
All right. All right. So speaking of the stuff that's coming in future, what are your future goals and how do you see REsimpli playing a role in achieving them?
Yeah, I mean our goal pretty much every year is to it's kind of a lofty goal, but to double what we did the year prior.
I love that.
Um yeah, I mean I should probably sit down and get more, I guess, concrete goals in terms of like hiring people and stuff like that. But my thought process has always been I go until you get too busy in one area, then hire someone. So we don't have like a hiring goal or anything like that. It's more so like as it's needed. But yeah, usually our goal, and obviously that'll eventually be capped. Well, maybe not, but we always want to double what we do the year before. So last year we did 20 flips. This year we want to hit 40, and we might get that. It's a lofty goal, but we're trying our best.
Yeah.
Yeah, really just to continue scaling the business, continue to fine tune, perfect it, fine tune the marketing. I would say actually one big goal is to get my website to rank number one for at least like 10 keywords.
Nice.
That's been a big goal of mine. And obviously I've been spending a lot of money on SEO, but to be able to, scale back on direct mail marketing and do some more or be able to rely more on SEO and
Mm.
pay per leads is right now I'm really doing the direct mail because I kind of have to just to get more leads in the
Get more
door.
leads. Yeah.
So yeah, I'd like to scale back on that a little bit and hopefully be able to rely on SEO more.
Is there anything particular about REsimpli you think sets it apart from other real estate softwares out there?
Yeah, I mean, I would say the fact that you guys are always improving, like we were just talking about. You had multiple updates coming. You guys aren't ever really satisfied, always open to hearing new ideas. I think that's a big thing that I've liked throughout our process of working together. But I would say that and just like having everything in one spot. I mean,
Right.
I think that's key for any CRM is not having to leave it. And the
Right.
more you can do in it, the better. Obviously, without it being too complicated, which it's not. Um, I would say those are the two biggest things: the
Oh,
content upgrades and having everything in one spot.
awesome. All right. Finally, what would you say to someone who's listening to this and is on the fence about using REsimpli?
I would say just jump right in. I don't think there's from what I've talked to many other CRMs that compare to it, and it's affordable. If you're just getting started and it's just you, I think it's pretty affordable for what you get. So yeah, I would say there's plenty of other videos I'm sure for them to watch, demonstrations, and
Right.
I think they'll realize pretty fast that it's a superior CRM.
Oh, Parker, thank you so much for sharing your time, sharing experience using
Yeah,
REsimpli. Someone listening to
for
this, they
sure.
want to connect with you. What's the best way for them to do that?
Yeah, you can go on our Instagram, which is Forged Homes, or you can email me, which my email is Parker at forged-homes.com. I would say those are the two best ways, or look me up on Facebook, Parker McInnis. Yeah, any of those would do.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll put links to all of that in the video.
Yeah,
Parker, thank you
for
so
sure.
much again. I appreciate your time. Thanks.
Yeah, appreciate it, Sharad. Have a good night.